The supernatural life. The supernatural life began the day the supernatural God picked up a clay and molded it into his own image and breathed the breath of life into it, and it became a living soul. And God said, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So this natural man that was made in the image of God supernaturally began to enjoy the supernatural life. Everything was supernaturally provided until the day the serpent slithered into the garden, and with his deceptive words he caused this supernatural being to break the supernatural law. Right there and then, everything that makes this natural being super was removed. And then there comes the struggle, there comes the pain, there comes the tilling of the ground before making any gain. The struggle and the affliction linger on for a very long time, until the day the supernatural God looked down on the affliction of this natural man he made in his image. Filled with compassion and love, he stepped down from his glorious throne, disrobed himself of perfection, and took on the imperfection of this natural man, and died in his place on the cross just to rescue man back to the garden through his blood. We have been restored back to the garden to live a supernatural life again. But a lot of youths with their own hands has chased themselves out of the garden by still breaking that supernatural law today. How can you live a supernatural life as a youth when your mates are soaring high in the kingdom, but you are still going to the club to get high? How can you live a supernatural life as a youth when your mates are becoming Yahweh boys, but you want to become a Yahoo boy? How can you live a supernatural life as a youth when your mates are applying for visa to London, but you are still going to the chemist to apply for condoms? If what you have in your bosom is condoms and not your visa to London, you might miss the kingdom. And Father, the Lord said condoms is a contraceptive used by two confused people. One, the guy is a connie, while the lady is a dummy. Condoms can only protect you from sexually transmitted disease, but it can protect you from sexually transmitted demons. As a youth, you were created to live a supernatural life, to subdue kingdoms, quench the violence of fire, stop the mouth of lions. But if you keep playing with Delilah like Samson, one day she will eventually shave your head and reduce you to a natural man. You were created in the image of God, and God breathed his supernatural life in you and everything that you needed to live a supernatural life. If you don't want that super in you to be removed, stay away from anything that will reduce you to a natural man. God bless you.